Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We're continuing in Hachsteg's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 36, a Guten Erev Shabbos Kodesh, and we are finishing up a beautiful week of Avas Reim, of loving our fellow Jew. And he says like this, Umichlal ha'amor yishma chacham sheish lizmach simcha gedoyla, and included in what we have said is the following. A wise person should listen, and lismoyach simcha gedoyla, they should have a tremendous rejoicing. When they see people doing the will of Hashem, and it should pain them when they see that there are people that are transgressing the ways of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If you have real Avas Hashem, you really love HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you're going to be happy when people are serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it's going to pain you when people are not serving Hashem. Because it's increasing the Kedusha, as we're going to see in this world. Even if you yourself are lacking in your own Avodas Hashem, you're not davening as stark as you could and learning the best that you could, or guarding your mouth as much as you possibly could. Your midos leave a lot to be desired. You're not the best. So, even though you're not the best, what that means that you should look down on other people that are trying. Don't wish that your friend should do the same thing as you. Because the suffering and the pain of the masses is a consolation to the fools, which means misery loves company. So what's the nature of a person? If I'm not learning, and I'm not davening, and I'm not trying hard enough, and I keep getting angry, and my midos are not so good, and I can't give tzedakah because I'm too stingy, so on and so forth, I don't want that guy giving a big check. I don't want this guy over here to show that he doesn't get angry in the most difficult situations. I don't want to walk in the shul and see this guy always learning before Mincha and Mariv, but see this guy davening the real Shemona Esrei where he's talking to Hashem. I don't want to see that. Because why? It makes me feel better about myself. So I'm going to be much happier if he doesn't learn, if he doesn't daven, if he doesn't give tzedakah, then he's just like me. So we're the same. So says the Pele Yoetz, that's a fool. The fool says, I feel at peace and at ease, and I have nechama, I have consolation when other people are failing in avodas Hashem just like me. But that's not the way to do it. If you see somebody else steiging, you see somebody else doing well, even though you're not doing the same thing yourself, be happy for them and be happy for Hashem. What is this similar to? A parable. A queen who has 10 sons. And their father, the king, commands them that they must provide her with sustenance and take care of her needs. Whatever it is that she is lacking, they have to make sure that they fulfill. So they say, take care of your mother, give her food, give her drink, give her clothing, give her a place, whatever money, whatever she needs, you take care. Your mother's life is in your hands. One day comes along, and one of these 10 sons says, you know what, I'm not giving my mother anything today. Even though he knows he's going to get severely punished by his father, the king, the son really loves his mother. And it pains him that he caused his mother to not have everything she needs. So he goes and asking his other brothers, did they at least fulfill their obligation and make sure that mommy has everything that she needs? Because if he knows that other people are supporting the mother, at least, even though he's not doing the best job as a son, fulfilling his obligations, but at least he knows that mommy's taken care of. And that's what counts to him. Now, what if all other 9 sons, they rebel against the king just like son number 1, and therefore nobody is feeding the mother, no one's taking care of her. The pain that he feels for his mother is going to increase. He will cry over her, and it will pain him exceedingly much that his mother is sitting in hunger and thirst, and she's lacking everything. V'hanimshal muva me'elav, and the nimshal, the message of this mashal, of this parable, is understood on its own. And that is that even though the son is not, the first son is not fulfilling his obligation, at least if he knows that the other brothers are taking care of the mother, he has a bit of menuchas hanefesh, and he's at ease because he knows that his mommy is being taken care of. And so too, the same thing is when it comes to avodas Hashem. I might not be the greatest avodas Hashem in the world. My learning and my davening and my chesed and my sintoivim might have a lot to be desired, and therefore I'm really letting HaKadosh Baruch Hu down. But does that mean that everybody should let HaKadosh Baruch Hu down? As long as I know that there's Yidden that are out there that are doing the Ratzon of Hashem, and they taka are the source of nachas ruach to Hashem, that should be a nechama, and that should make me feel better as well. So too you should rejoice in the good of your friend, because the more good deeds and avodas Hashem that there is in the world, it increases the amount of mitzvahs and maisim tovim, and the more mitzvahs and the more maisim tovim that take place, even you'll receive some of the good. If you're living in a world that is a bastion of kedusha, a world of mitzvahs and asiyas ha-mitzvahs, and performing what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants, doing his ratzon, you think it's only the people that are doing the mitzvahs that are going to benefit? You're going to benefit. You're living in a better environment, a better spiritual environment. Because even though that you maybe have a lot of averas, because you're not doing so many mitzvahs, it's not going to weigh down the world in the negative direction. And so too, you will not even get punished for all the bad that you cause in this world, because there's so much good that's going in the other direction. You're going to be saved as well. And from all the good that your friend does, where he's machri, he weighs down the scales in the positive, on that good day, it's going to be good for you as well. You never lose out when another yid is serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the right way. You only gain because the world's becoming a better place. Klal Yisrael is becoming stronger. Klal Yisrael is getting closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and Hashem has nachas ruach. When Hashem has nachas, kas, anger, midas adin, all these, it can be pushed away to the side. And since we're part of that world, where there's people that are learning, and they're growing, and they're davening, and they're doing mitzvahs, and they're giving tzedakah, and so on and so forth, and they're trying hard, you should be happy to be in a place where there's people like that. You're not doing it yourself? It's Hashem. Kina seifrim tar b'chachma, the jealousy that one has for the seifrim, for the Talmidei Chachamim, and those that are trying, it increases our own chachma, our own wisdom, and our own efforts. And in Yetz Hashem, by being around the right people in the right place, we ourselves will rise to the challenge. And with our great love of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which we have learned from the love that we have of our fellow Jew, we too will be a nachas ruach liyotzroi to the Rebbeinu Shalom himself. All the best and have a wonderful Shabbos.